vortex day like today, indulging in a bowl of good old-fashioned mac and cheese on my couch sounds perfect. And our next guest, I don't know about this, she's getting a little crazy. Now, I'm a mac and cheese purist. I don't know how I feel about this, but I know I feel great about her, so let's see if it translates.
Let's find out what's gonna happen here. Here making a cheesy, creamy spinach, artichoke, and feta mac and cheese, we welcome the co-owner of Cafe 421, Antigoni Sander McCloud.
Okay, Tig.
Hello, friends.
This is bold, my love.
I know, but I think I might rival you in my love and adoration for the macaroni and cheese.
You have the same respect that I do, so that's good.
It is like the one dish that I always request for my birthday, no matter what age I am.
I know.
So there's room to play and still appreciate the original.
You know, I try to eat it, like, allow myself, it's okay once a month, because then I never feel like I'm...
Sure.
Otherwise, I get...
Well, it's special then, too.
Yeah, totally.
Exactly, yes. Mac and cheese and pizza. I could eat them every day.
This smells delicious, though. Tell us about this sauce. What's going on here?
All right, so what I've done is started sort of the mother white sauce that most people use for macaroni and cheese. Milk, flour, butter. However, I have infused it with 10 cloves of garlic.
Oh, mama.
Yes. So sort of inspired by like an Alfredo or something like that, and then we mix in some Parmesan that's already in there. But like you cannot miss that smell of the garlic.
Good,
it's
isn't it?
so awesome.
I wish you could smell it at home, everyone.
It's like you would need a garlic cam. That's
yes,
what you would need.
It would be amazing. So we've got that going, and this is all together sort of inspired by baked artichoke and spinach dip, which is delicious.
It is glorious.
And then
Eating a
think
mac and
about it on
cheese.
pasta. Yum.
Okay, you might be selling me.
Right?
She's convincing.
All
I
right.
just want to eat this.
So let's start putting it together then. So to make it a little bit Greek, we're adding a little bit of Greek yogurt inside it. And that is, I've turned the heat off on the sauce so that the things that we're adding in aren't curdling as we stir them in.
You want me to stir for you?
By all means, that'd be lovely. And you see it magically just sort of incorporating in there.
Melty melts.
And I like to put all of the soft, liquidy stuff in first.
Okay.
And then we're going to dump in the pasta.
I like this whisk.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
Those are nice because you can get all the nooks and crannies and you don't get any of the yucky bits on the side.
No, those are cool.
So I tend to switch utensils a lot when I'm doing this because I find that each task sort of requires a different tool.
Yep.
Because I don't want to break the pasta up too much, so
I like your rotini choice.
Fold it in. You get nice cheese kind of melted into the spirals there.
This is good.
Are you feeling happy
really
so far?
I want to eat this.
All right, so let's move on.
That's
We've
all
got that
Christy's
in.
saying.
We will put the feta cheese in, which obviously is going to give it a little Greek inspiration.
Wow.
All right. It's about 2 cups of feta.
Feta's not generally considered a real great melting cheese, is it?
It isn't, but that's part of the great thing about this because you get the little cubes of feta. It adds a little bit of texture in there.
Okay.
And the key to this is really adding everything in while the sauce is hot.
Okay.
So you will get the maximum melting capability out of the feta, and then you're going to wilt the spinach in there.
Okay.
If you feel that it's getting a little bit dry, you can add a little bit more milk or some of the pasta water from boiling your pasta. So, because we want it nice and sort of gooey before we bake it.
Love it. Spinach?
And then spinach, I like to use the tongs for the spinach and just do like one batch at a time. And you see it kind of folding in there.
Yeah.
So you don't even have to waste time. Go ahead and dump and
There
I'll
you go.
stir. You don't have to waste time. Is that delicious? Is that
Chris
your...
always, when he sees just random, and I know you guys missed that, but when he sees random bowls of greens, he just picks them up and eats them. It's
I like them raw
your
like this.
extra insurance.
It's a healthy snack.
Yeah.
Then it leaves more room for mac and cheese later.
Yes.
Wow.
So eat good while you can.
I like it. Okay,
Yep.
is that
so
good?
we do that. That's good. You get all this spinach in there. It's one bag like you would buy at the grocery store.
Yep.
Then we toss in the artichokes, which are marinated in red pepper flakes, olive oil, and lemon juice.
Sold.
Sold. I know you like a little
And you're
heat.
perfectly comfortable with using canned artichokes because it's a royal pain in the rump to
Yes,
actually get
because
in
to get, like, this is about 8 artichoke hearts. So to do all of that work
That
to
would take you
carve the
4 hours.
artichoke. Exactly. Unless you have, like, won an artichoke peeling competition and you're really
Then by
skilled
all
at that, go for it, by all means. Exactly.
That is so
So you
funny.
do that. Then the last touch, Elizabeth, is the dill.
All of this?
Yep. Throw that in. So that adds a really nice sort of summery, fresh taste about it.
Love the smell of
And
that.
I mean, just look at that. It's ooey, it's gooey. If you wanted, you could bake it right in this dish, but I will put it usually in a buttered
baking
baking
dish?
casserole dish
Okay.
like that, or individual ones.
Tell
and
us
you've
about
got
these
the
croutons.
So a cool tip on crushing the croutons is putting them in a Ziploc bag like that, and then take like a bowl or your cast iron pot before it's hot and squish it.
Okay.
And there you go. You don't have to get your rolling pin out. You don't have to do anything. And for this, I like sort of...
Is that too much?
No, that's fine. That's good. Beat it up. And that's good.
Hold. Pile it on, and then how long do we bake it? And now we get to eat it.
30 to 40 minutes, depending on the size of the baking dish that you're using.
Yeah.
And you'll see it get nice and bubbly on the side and golden on top.
All right.
So
dig in.
We can eat it.
Please.
Here we go.
The moment of truth, please. And my husband loved this. Usually he doesn't like it when I mess around with the classics, and he wanted me to bring this home today.
Yeah.
Not leave it all for you.
No.
It does
no,
taste
Matt,
like
you're
spinach.
not getting it.
It does taste like spinach and artichoke dip.
It does, right?
Great.
And a little bit of heat, and you've got brightness with the lemon in there. The red pepper flakes are key.
Yeah,
because
totally.
otherwise...
Whoa, there's the heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can add the heat to your preference. So if you're making this for kids at home, you can just put a little pinch in.
Yeah.
I put 2 whole teaspoons because I really like it pretty zippy. So, and I know you do too.
I'm going to eat this all day.
Okay,
Awesome.
this is so good, Tig. Way to go.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, so good. Okay, Cafe 421 is also ready for your big game party. All you have to do is order the food and pick it up. And if you're making a point to not watch the big football game, Cafe 421 is open for dinner starting at 4 next Sunday, February 2nd. Order the lamb burger and the tomato soup when you go.
Perfect football food.
We'll have all the details for you on our website, TwinCitiesLive.com, including Tig's Greek macaroni and cheese recipe. Just click on food. This is a gift from the Greek gods. Holy
I
God,
knew
this
you'd
is
like
good.
it.
I know.
Okay,